Bonjour and welcome to Learn French with Vitalis. And this lesson we are going to talk about les moments de la journée. Les moments de la journée. Les moments de la journée. It reads like in English moments. But actually it almost sounds like moments, even in French. The moments of the day. Or the section's duration of the day. So the moments of the day, journée is a day which refers to the period, like when the day starts up to the end of it. It does not necessarily mean a day, like you cannot say 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. That one would just be jour, up to here after R. Here. Un jour, a day. 2 jours, 2 days. 3 jours, 3 days. 4 jours, 4 days, and so on and so forth. But journée is like the duration within a day. So I've been having a very good day today. You know, something like that. So the moments of the day. Quand in the previous lesson I said means when. Now, but before we proceed, we have to talk about les jours de la semaine. Les jours de la semaine. Les jours de la semaine. Répétez. Les jours de la semaine. So, les jours de la semaine simply means days of the week. La semaine is the week. Les jours, days, de means of, la, the, semaine, week, days of the week. Now, let's say the days of the week. We begin with lundi, which is Monday. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Those are the days of the week. Now, so somebody could ask you, and let's see how this is usable in a sentence. So somebody can ask you, when do you go to church? Quand vous allez à l'église? Quand vous allez à l'église? When do you go to church? Quand vous allez à l'église? And then you may say, je vais à l'église le dimanche. Je vais à l'église le dimanche. I go to the church on Sundays. Je vais à l'église le dimanche. I'll go to church on Sunday. Quand vous allez au cinéma, when do you go to the cinema? Or the same sentence could also mean, when will you go to the cinema? Or when are you going to the cinema? Actually, that would even be the best translation for it. Quand vous allez au cinéma? When are you going to the cinema? Quand vous allez au cinéma? And then you say, je vais au cinéma le samedi. Je vais au cinéma le samedi. I'm going to the cinema on Saturday. Or I go to the cinema on Saturday. Je vais au cinéma le samedi. Quel moment de la journée? At what time of the day? Quel moment de la journée? Quel moment de la journée? The person may say whichever time of the moment or period of the day. So we have like 4 of them, 4 sections in the day. We have the morning, we have the afternoon, we have the evening, and we have the night. So in French, those sections or those times of the day are le matin, meaning morning, le matin, morning, l'après-midi means afternoon, le soir means evening, and la nuit means night. So if you say, je vais au cinéma le samedi, that is, I'm going to the cinema on Saturday. But you can also say, I'm going to the cinema in the afternoon. So you'd say, je vais au cinéma l'après-midi. Je vais au cinéma le soir. Je vais au cinéma la nuit. And so on and so forth. Now, there is something that I also want to remind you, because I've talked about it in the previous lesson. These questions here, Quand vous allez à l'église, when are you going to the church? There is an inversion that you could do with vous and aller. Vous allez, you go. You can say, when do you go to church? You can do an inversion so that aller comes before vous. So that you say, quand allez-vous à l'église? And normally that is the sweetest way of saying it. Instead of saying, quand vous allez à l'église? Because the way it is written here, it could also just be a sentence. It might not be a question. It's only becoming a question because there's a question mark here. But you could also say, quand vous allez à l'église, when you are going to the church. But now we are forcing it to be a question by putting a question mark. And therefore it is, when are you going to church? In fact, it's not are you, because are you could have been allez-vous. But when you are going to church, it is the simplest way of asking that question. But now we can reverse vous allez into allez-vous. When are you? Not when you are. When are you going? When are you going? So, quand allez-vous à l'église? And then this one would be, quand allez-vous au cinéma? When are you going to the cinema? And then the last example here, we have that inversion now in place. Quel jour sommes-nous aujourd'hui? Quel jour sommes-nous aujourd'hui? Quel jour sommes-nous aujourd'hui? What day are we in today? Or what day is it today? Quel jour sommes-nous aujourd'hui? Sommes-nous comes from the conjugation of the verb être. You remember in the last lesson. So there was nous sommes, we are. So what day are we? Today, aujourd'hui means today. Aujourd'hui. So quel jour sommes-nous aujourd'hui? What day are we today? And then the person would answer, aujourd'hui c'est samedi. Today is Saturday. Aujourd'hui c'est samedi. Or the shorter version of saying today is Saturday, you could just say nous sommes samedi. We are on Saturday. Nous sommes samedi. And so, your question or assignment here in this lesson is, quel jour sommes-nous aujourd'hui? Depending on what day you are watching this lesson, this video, you can answer that in the comment. If it is Monday, you can say, nous sommes lundi. Or you can say, aujourd'hui c'est lundi. Or if it is Tuesday, you could say, nous sommes mardi. Or, aujourd'hui c'est mardi. So please write your answer in the comment section.